Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right behind me we have our 1971 911E. This is a concourse, no expense spared restoration. Right in front of me we have our Fathom Green 1969 Z28 that's certified by Jerry McNeish. No expense spared restoration as well. And then on top of it, we have our 2021 Honda Civic Type R Special Edition. They only produced 600 of those, and that's number 3. These are all going on Bring a Trailer. But right now we're going to talk about the 71's prominence, and we're going to show the Bible of it. So this is a full documentation for this specific ride. You're going to have the build sheet, Porsche Certificate of Authenticity, and the most recent judging sheet, which would be a 293.2 out of 300. That's really impressive. As we continue on, you're going to see the title for the specific ride, and then there's some historical documents, and then we get to the good stuff. So this is restored by Tune RS. We have the documents for that. And then it was the cover car for their actual magazine. And you can see all of the documents. So this is a platinum winner, first place judged at the concourse for PCA Porsches by the Bay, and it was restored by Tune RS, as I said already. More judging, more car shows, and then all of the receipts. So these are the receipts for all the parts that were ordered. The next step, there's a paint also, so that's the paint color. It's a metallic gold, or gold metallic, and these are the swabs before they actually painted it. More documents, PCA documents. We're going to put this 911 on the lift where the Type R is, and then we're going to drop it. We're going to take it for a ride around Ravenswood, and then you guys can make your decision on if this is the right 911E for you. It's definitely concourse. If you're looking for perfection, look no further. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment in the BAT section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Enjoy. I'm underneath the 911E right now. We're going to start off with the back half and then walk all the way to the front, and I want to show you the attention to detail on this restoration. So Chris from MGM actually is the one that rebuilt this motor, and there's documentation for that. Tuner RS is who did most of the assembly process for this specific ride, but there were a lot of hands in play to make this thing what it is. As I said, it had a 290, I think it was a 293 out of 300 for the Concours d'Elegance, and it was recently featured in the PCA magazine, I believe last month. I'd like to show you that. So they showed it. They called the article Solid Gold, and it was on PCA.org, and that's the actual ride right there. That's really cool. We're going to put the link in our description. You can see that all the nuts and bolts are proper. You do have a set of Bilstein struts here. The CV joints are all in good shape. All of your sensors are proper. You do have stainless lines running to the actual hard lines that go to the disc brakes. And then underneath it, extremely clean. Front end, as we come up here, you're going to see that all the hoses have been replaced. All of your struts are in good shape. All the brakes are in great shape. They're not leaking, they're not seeping, and it stops and runs and drives excellent. What we're going to do is drop this thing down and actually take it for a ride. We just pulled the 911E out into the beautiful Florida sunshine. You can see what I was talking about in regards to that gold metallic. Look at how bright it is in the sun right now. We're going to do a complete walk around, then we're going to jump in it and go for a ride. I'm going to start off with the front fascia and show you that this car has literally 0 imperfections from top to bottom. It does have the chrome buckets, which would be Americanized, and then inside of the bonnet, you're going to have your toolkit, and then you're going to have the Euro style painted to match buckets for the headlights. The last time it was in a concourse, and then we do have the toolkit, which will have all of the proper tools. And no, we did not go to Walmart and fill this bag up. I've seen that before. You got your reservoir there, your brake reservoir as well. And then underneath here, the jack that's still wrapped. You do have the tender plug in, which we keep, a spare tire with the matching tire as well. And then you have your fuel sending unit. And underneath there, you saw the tank. The tank looks excellent. Let's put this all back in place. All of the gaskets are great. When you pull the gaskets back, you're going to see that the color flows throughout. So this is completely disassembled and reassembled. All your hardware is in great shape. There's your placard right there. All of your latches are proper. So if you come up here, you're going to see that. Rubbers look good. Close it. I popped this so you can see how nice it is inside the filler area. Sometimes when guys restore these, they kind of miss those the things that count, which would be this. When you pull back, you've got the flap that goes over so you don't have a spill. Got your gas cap right there and the correct filler spout area. I like to pull it and then let it lock. Antennas right here. And the radio actually does work. It was sent to Germany to get repaired. All the body lines on this specific car are even throughout. So you can walk around it and look at every single body line and it's gonna be perfect. All the chrome is great. All the rubbers around the door handles are great. When we come to the door edges, you're gonna see that everything was done properly. You have your locking mechanism and the sills are in great shape as well. So all of your edges for your door skin are great. You do have a pocket right here. All the bright work looks good. Latch assembly looks good. And the sticker is nice. I believe this was a reprinted piece. Interior we'll go over when we get inside of it. Door closes nicely. Rear quarters are very, very nice. And usually if you see a kind of shoddy restoration, these guys will fill these holes. These are all open properly. Look inside of the grills. And then the Porsche. Engine bay. Just like the bottom, you can eat off of the top of it. You've got your air compressor here. Everything is super clean and it's all plated properly. All the correct hoses are in place. And you can see the mechanical injection on this side and then the lines that feed to each individual port for the engine, all right here. It's extremely detailed, and if you're looking for best of the best, this is for sure it. You can see your license plate lights here with the correct screws. This is top tier. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side, shows very well. All the wheels are in excellent condition with no markings on them. Interior seats are great. Dash is in excellent condition. As I said, the actual radio does operate. As you pan through the interior, I want to go over how nice this car drives before we jump in it. It has 155 horsepower out of a 2.2 liter engine. And honestly, I've driven the S version of this, and this one feels a lot peppier. You can see all of how clean the door jambs are. All the door cards are in excellent condition, and look at all the bright work surrounding the actual glass. And when I put the glass up, you can see how nice it is too. And it's easy to put up. All the felt's in great shape, and you do have the proper glass, so you can see that right there. I'm gonna start it, and we're gonna go for a ride. I love all the VDO gauges I'm seeing right now. Every single gauge works. Make sure it's in neutral. No smoke from the exhaust. Super healthy. Let's go for a ride. We're inside right now. You can see all the VDO gauges right here that I just talked about. You can see your oil pressure is at 60 pounds right now at cold. We've got 3/4 of a tank right now. Everything's working, tach's working, it's not bouncing. We've got 77,939 miles on the odometer. Remember, this specific 911E was a multiple year restoration, over 5 years to complete, and it went to only the best hands. And what you see now is a piece of art. I'm going to put it into first, and I'm just going to pull the clutch out so you can see that there's no chatter. I'm not giving it any gas, letting it do its own work. Very easy. You can feel that the delivery is smooth. We're going to take it out on Ravenswood Road, and then we'll bring it on to a corner where we can get some outside shots and help you guys decide if this is the right 911E for you. If you have any questions about this specific ride, please leave a comment in the BAT section. Also, if you want to ship it, we offer shipping. We could do port of entry or zip code. So if you want to ship this to California, no problem at all. Just give us our zip code and we'll get you a response within 24 hours. We're waiting for the traffic to die down right now, but I wanted to show you how the radio works. This was sent out to Germany and it still does operate.
It's a vibe. Latest from Maroon 5, Megan
Isn't that great? Right there. Turn it off, put it into first gear, and we'll go continue with our test drive. Extremely smooth. We're going over bumps right now, going about 50 miles per hour with no issues. We're going to get to the spot where we can actually drop your seat off and he can get some outside shots. You can hear the exhaust, and we'll get some really nice rollers for you. Once again, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave a question in the comments section and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Brakes are very easy. They're not pulling left or right. This is something you can jump in and enjoy. All right, we're going to test it out now. Just go through the gears. Power delivery, as I said, is extremely smooth. I can compare this to a 74S that we had, and this will blow it out of the water in regards to performance and handling. Listen to it, just breathing. Bah, 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 bah. Brakes are even, so I can push the brakes easily. I can get it into second. Transmission shifts smoothly. It's easy to downshift. I mean, this is definitely a driver's car that can win concourses. I actually feel bad driving it because it's so nice underneath. Another amazing feature, it actually does have cold air. So right now I just turn the air on and it's blowing cold. As we finalize this test drive, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like and subscribe so we can give you more great content like this. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261, or you can leave a comment in the BAT section. This will be going live within the next few weeks. So if you guys contact us, we can send you the link right when it goes live. Thanks again, and have a great day.